Thanks for coming in today, Bob. So you were referred to me by Dr. Marvin. Could you tell me a bit about your experience with him?
Dr. Marvin was my 7th therapist. They all say that I'm incurable. I'm such a mess. He got so mad at me when I joined him on his vacation.
I can see that upset you. That must be very frustrating to go through so many therapists. But what does that say about your character that you have refused to give up?
I don't know. I guess I just don't know when to quit.
Is it a good thing to quit seeking help?
No?
So what positive term would you use to describe someone who refuses to quit?
I guess I would call him persistent.
That's right. You have shown a lot of bravery and persistence in coming here today to address your concerns.
Gee, thanks, Doc, but I would never think of myself as brave.
Could you tell me how you do think of yourself?
Well, I'm a mess. I mean, I can't go out in public without breaking down. I'm terrified of diseases. I can't touch handles or doorknobs or rails. I'm so claustrophobic. I can't go into elevators or public buses. I can't walk outside or go in crowds without passing out. I can't go too long without talking to my therapist. When Dr. Marvin went on vacation, I pretended that I was a detective and found out where he was going so I could speak to him again. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I just couldn't do anything without him. I'm terrified of everything.
So you believe you're terrified of some things. Who helped you get to my office this morning?
Well, no one. Dr. Marvin won't let me see him anymore.
And what scary things did you encounter on your way to the office?
Oh, jeez, don't even get me started. I was at the bus stop and people were coughing and pushing in all over the place. On the stairs on my way up, I touched the rail and I passed out. There's just way too many things.
And how would you rate your fear on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the most afraid.
Well, definitely a 10.
So you felt kind of afraid. And what did you do to conquer these fears?
Well, I used tiny little baby steps.
So what you're telling me is you use coping strategies to combat your fears all on your own. How would you describe someone who faced and overcame their fears successfully and did something difficult?
Well, I guess I would call that person brave, but that doesn't mean I'm a brave person.
So how does someone become a brave person?
I guess they just are, I think.
I think that brave people are just ordinary people who have practiced facing their fears. Fears aren't actually bad things. They're opportunities to do things that are difficult and be courageous. And that makes us brave.
So you think that I could become brave then?
I know you can. You overcame your phobias to get here. What does that tell you?
I guess that means I can be kind of brave, I guess.
That's right, Bob. Not only does it show your bravery, but it also shows your ability to solve problems on your own. Now tell me about another experience you've had where you became brave.
Well, when I was on vacation with Dr. Marvin, I went sailing. Water terrifies me. Water. Water terrifies me, but I went sailing. I did it all on my own.
Well, that doesn't sound like someone who is terrified of everything.
I guess you're right. That doesn't sound like something that a terrified person would do. It was kind of like I was like the person that I've always wanted to be.
So tell me, if you woke up tomorrow as the person of your dreams, how could you tell?
Oh, well, that's easy. I'd be brave, for starters. I'd be confident and capable, loved by others, but also helpful to others. I'd just kind of be the person I've always wanted to be.
Now, Bob, I know you have difficulties in elevators, so I wanted you to try an exercise for me. Next time you get on an elevator, I want you to do the disco to get on. Could you do that?
I don't know. Let me practice. I don't know. How's this supposed to help?
Well, when we do something that's a little different, it could distract us from our fears.
Well, I don't remember how to do it anyways.
I think it's like... I'm not a really good dancer, actually.
You mean you think you're not a good dancer? Come on, doctor, you can do it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Like this. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you can do it.
Yeah, I think that's enough dancing for me today, though. Well, Bob, while you're doing your disco moves and trying something different to get over your fears, I'm going to be writing a summary about today's session and all the main points we've covered. Be looking for that in the mail.
Thank you, doctor.
You can call me Grace.
Grace. Okay, Grace.
Mm-hmm.
One question, though.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever visit you in your home, can I still call you Grace?
You won't need to worry about that happening. Oh, and let's see, here it is. This is a great book, and it will give you all the information you need until our next session. I recommend Chapter 11.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You've changed my life, Grace. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right. Bye for now, Grace.
Bye.
Disco to the elevator. Disco to the elevator.
Now, Bob,